Hey guys, it's G-Man here. Welcome back to our Apex Legends video. Super excited about today because today I'm going to show you the 5 best spots to land on World's Edge Apex Legends Season 11. That's right. Now, these aren't organized in any fashion, and these are based on my opinions, and some spots might be better than other ones, but for right now, let's just jump right into it. The first place I'm going to highly recommend you guys to go is Lavasiphon. Lavasiphon is one of those places on the map that either can spawn really close or really far back, depending on where you drop. Usually, if it's far back, you want to go there, and the reason why is because if you go there, there'll be a few squads there, and it'll be really good loot, like all over the spot. If you know a landing spot and you stick to and get a layout for, you'll be easily able to dominate opposing teams and leave Lavasiphon with epic to gold armor, on top of maybe getting the possibility of getting a vault key from a drone, which is insane loot. Now, once you do get a feeling down for Lavasiphon's layout, you can easily take out 1 to 2 to 3 different squads at a time if you get a feel for it. Like you see in this clip here, I have a feel for this map, and I gotta actually take out that Wraith with absolute ease. On top of that Octane, because I knew how he's gonna rotate in, I was able to pick him off because of that. And also on top of that, I was able to take out the Valkyrie too, but I repositioned myself knowing that I wouldn't be able to do it right, so I got on the cart, backed off, healed up, rotated back in, and when I knew he was gonna get the res on the Octane, then pick her with absolute ease. And once you get this layout down, you'll be able to easily take out any people who land with you. Next place I'm going to recommend to you guys is Harvester. Harvester is usually a hot drop and sometimes not a hot drop. It really depends on the game. Sometimes you may go there, get all the loot to yourself and the replicator to replicate bats, and also get a ton of loot, and there'll be no one in the verse there. Other times you can go there, get a ton of loot, get the replicator, or even fight a bunch of people and get a lot of good kills like you see here. And you want to get the layout down for this place. Usually you'll be fighting people most times at this place on the topper level where the balconies are, but sometimes you may verse people on the lower levels depending on the situations like you see in this clip. But once you get the layout down for this place, it's really good mid game, late game, and early game, just because how much loot is there, and also the ability to create bats is huge. The next place I'm going to recommend to you guys to go to is actually Lavasiphon. Lavasiphon is a super underrated part of the map, which has really good loot and also has a replicator there which you can take advantage of to make bats. So if you get the layout down, you can actually easily dog on people. Most times you'll be versing people on the top floor of the lava plane area, and there's a second floor that most people don't usually go to, but if you get the layout down for it, you can easily use it to go away from an enemy squad and heal up, or just put pressure on them and rotate on somewhere that spot they don't know of. So it's honestly such a great spot, and then you can rotate it into countdown and versus the people there who just finished up fighting, so that way you can get like a nice little third party on, or fourth party, or really just like do anything. And you can also go to Skyhook too and get a nice third party there as well. Like, you have a ton of options once you go to Fisher to rotate onto next. Now, we were just talking about how Skyhook is a really good place to rotate into, but now we're gonna talk about how Skyhook is a really good place to land on and rotate out of. Skyhook, if you go there, is the same thing like Harvester, where sometimes you may go there, there'll be no people. Sometimes it might be a hotspot and you might see 2 or 3 squads depending on the situation. But honestly, either way, it's just a really good spot to go to where you can get really good loot, fight people occasionally, then rotate onto, of course, Fisher, or you can rotate to countdown and third party like you see in this clip here. I rotated out, Ash ulted on them, domed them with my teammate. We got an easy, nice third party and got a ton of gear out of it. So it's honestly such a great place for new players or somewhat pro players to go to if they really want to use it. I highly recommend. The next place I'm going to recommend to you guys is actually right below fishing, and is right next to staging, and doesn't have a name. It's called Little Village. I'm calling it that for time being, but it actually has some really good loot. I wouldn't recommend going there as trios, only duos or a beginner player, because the fact that how it works is the loot's very compact in one spot. So if you get all the loot there, you're pretty much guaranteed to win any fight who land on top of you, and you can always rotate out of Little Village onto the cliffside into the other village area and get more loot, and then rotate into staging. So it's just a great spot for new players. I wouldn't go there if you're like really competitive. I would just say go staging, but honestly, it's still a really good spot. And that is the 5 best spots to land on World's Edge in Apex Legends Season 11. If you did find this video interesting or got good vibes from one of the places I told you about when you landed there, then make sure to smash the like button, get subscribed so you not miss any more of our Apex content, and don't forget to check us on Twitch because we do stream there, of course, every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. There'll be a link down below to our Twitch channel. Until then, I'll see you guys for another Apex video. G-Man, out.